Ever hit rock bottom in sobriety? Yeah, that is painful. I call it the gift of the gutter. Let's talk about that. Welcome back, beloveds. My name is Sunshine Day, and this is a spiritual remedy where we provide spiritual support for people in recovery. Wow. Have you ever really hit like another bottom in sobriety and go, damn, I thought I was supposed to like not hit any more bottoms because I'm sober now. Well, I call this the gift of the gutter. It's almost like a cosmic joke where life says, oh, yeah, but you forgot this one. And I want to pose a reframe for us because we will hit bottoms, we will hit lows. If you think about it this way, life is like an EKG, and you know when you're alive, when you have an EKG, an electrocardiogram, and it's got its highs and it's got its lows. Because if you flatline, you're dead, right? So life does have its ups and downs, its highs and lows. And many times we think that just because we're sober now, we're clean, we're abstinence, that we're not going to hit a bottom. And yet, the bottom that we hit is not because we're weak. It's simply because Spirit keeps showing us new places where we're still trying to do it alone. Yeah, I remember a little over a year ago, I was in the hospital. I was bent over. I had a shooting electrical pains down my left leg, and I couldn't even stand up straight. I had a pinched nerve, and it was just radiating down my left leg. And as I laid in that hospital bed, and then even when I came home, I wanted to know, like, what WTF? Like, why the face? Why the pain? Why the frustration? Why am I hitting this bottom here? And it was simply because I was trying to do life all by myself. I was trying to do it all alone. I wasn't trusting and leaning on Spirit in nuanced ways. And so I thought, oh man, I have to fix this. I got to be strong. And in that moment, I remembered, through my meditation, through pausing, oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to do this all by myself. And I need to fully rely on God, fully rely on the great, fully relied on grace, right? FROG. I had to take that leap and fully rely on its Spirit. Ah, yeah. And it may happen for you as well. Like you may forget that you are fighting these battles that are never yours to fight, or you're wrestling with problems instead of resting in the presence of Spirit, and that you're doing recovery instead of allowing recovery to live in, through, and as you. And every time that we fall back into that fear, into control, into self will, that's another gutter. And I don't know about you, but I know about being in that gutter and then looking up. And it's in that looking up that it is an invitation. It's an invitation from sweet Spirit whispering in our internal ear that you can let go now. You can let go now. You can remember me again. Because here's the truth is that God never left. We never lost God. We never even lost touch with God. We just stopped listening long enough to feel that the grace was always there for us, always present for us, simply waiting for us to use it, to call for it, to allow it to run and have our its way in, through, and as our life. And for me, that hospital bed wasn't a punishment. It was simply a reminder. It was my gutter. It was that sacred echo of Spirit, singing what Ricky Byers sings. Ricky Byers says, she says, there was a time in my life where I thought I had to do it all for myself. I didn't know that the grace of God was sufficient. I didn't know that the love of God was at hand. Right? And so if you're discouraged, discouraged and you're struggling just to make it through another day, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. And this is what you have to say. You say, I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life and my arms are opened wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. Thank you so much, Ricky. I so appreciate that song and what it has done for me in my life, because that song is like a mantra and it brings me back home, home in here, home to listen to what Spirit has in store for me. And so when you feel yourself gripping or battling or trying to fix things or spiraling out of control, stop. Stop. Sing that song. Sing that song. It's called I Release, right? By Ricky Byers. Recognize that in that moment, you're trying to do it all for yourself. You might even softly just say to yourself, Spirit, I'm turning it over right now. I'm trying to do this all by myself. And you're a power and a presence that is all powerful, all knowing, everywhere present. Why am I trying to carry this load by myself? I am turning this over. Thank you. Thank you for the help. Speaking to yourself, to your higher power, to that indwelling spirit. I don't have to do this alone. And as you exhale, you release. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life and my arms are open wide. Yes. Yes, allowing that to be your mantra. So if you find yourself in another gutter, if you find yourself hitting rock bottom again, but now in a different area of life, don't panic, beloved. It's not the end of your story. It's just another doorway to grace. It's just another reminder that we've been trying to do this all for ourselves and that we had already turned our will and our life over to the care of Spirit. So it's that reminder to turn our will and our life over to the care of Spirit. Turn our will and our life over to the care of Spirit, because we don't have to do it alone. If you're in that gutter, it's just that invitation. Spirit saying, hey, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. And just like Spirit is always there to support you, Vida is also here to support you, because we provide spiritual support for people in recovery. If you'd like some more support, visit our website at www.vidaslc.org. There you can become a member, find all kinds of resources and videos that are here to support you. And you can email me if you'd like some one-on-one support. As always, I know that right where you are, Spirit is expressing beautifully and magnificently as you. So until the next time, know that you are loved.